Alright. We're going to be starting the nice relaxing stream. A nice relaxing stroll through the woods, as you might say. I'm going to be starting pretty soon. Once my internet doesn't decide it wants to work. Alright. There we go. It says excellent connection. Hello, welcome. We're gonna start our very relaxing stream. Very relaxing stroll through the woods in a little bit. Very relaxing. That was me. ASMR. Well, yeah, it is a little bit like ASMR. Just a little bit. Just a, just a tiny bit, just like ASMR. Just a tad bit like it. Except obviously there's some differences in it. I'm just gonna put my own little spin on it. I don't know if you guys are ready for this amount of relaxation we're gonna experience. I don't know if you guys are quite ready for this level of ASMRing that we're gonna do right now. I don't know if you guys are quite ready for it. Hi. Everybody welcome. Welcome. Alright, so are you guys ready to start? Are you guys ready to rock and roll? Hi, hello everybody coming in. Alright, let's start this ASMR. Let's start this relaxing stroll through the woods. Let me restart the video. Alright, here we go. And we're off. We're off to the woods. Wait, let me activate my... Alright. We're on it. We're in it. We're in it now. We're in the woods. Alright, everybody. Welcome to the relaxing ASMR stream. We're currently going about 80 miles an hour going through the forest. And, I mean, you can't get more relaxing than this. Look at this. Look at the forest over here. Oh, look at that specific tree. We just went past it like at 90 miles an hour. Oh man, the road here is pretty bumpy. Let's see here. Man, there's a lot of dirt in this forest. I don't know. Man, this little road right here, it's crazy how nature does this. It makes a road perfectly for cars. It's like, it's almost like nature and cars were made to be together. They were just made to be one. I see my friend here driving. He has a bunch of buns. I don't know what they do. This guy is here is reading his essay that's due next class period. Pretty Not a very good time to do your homework, sir, but whatever helps. I don't know, some people say they get dizzy when they're reading in the car, and I think specifically now you might get a bit more dizzier since we're getting a bit faster. Whoa, look at that drift. Wow, this guy's cool. This guy knows how to drive. Alright, here's another one. Whoa. Amazing. Yeah, we've all been there. We've all done homework on the bus ride to school. Let me up the quality of here. It's freezing a little bit more. We want some speed. More speed here. We are heading, I think almost towards the end. Oh, is the link dead in the community tab? I think I could fix that after I do the stream. Unless somebody in the server can link the stream in the chat. I don't know if that would be possible. But if it is, then that would be pretty cool. Oh look, there's people there. I don't know if links work in the chat. I have no idea. I don't know about you, but I think we might have seen Bigfoot somewhere here. Just keep your eyes peeled, see if you can see any Bigfoot sightings here. Alright, don't see anything. Wait! I think that was Bigfoot! He had a blue sweater on. Write that down, Jimmy. So write that down, see where we found Bigfoot down here. It was right where the tree here, there was right here. Alright, looks like we're almost heading towards the end. Man, we're hauling ass to this forest. Last time it took us like an hour to walk all the way. Wait, do they have, I'm just noticing, did they cut a hole through the car? How? If the camera's outside, how am I looking at these people? It doesn't look like a mirror. I mean, it doesn't look like they cut a hole through the car. Not a camera angle, probably. Oh, we're done. Alright, we're gonna do another one. Oh, this time we're inside. Oh wait. Oh, it's not a 360 video. Never mind. And we're off. Oh man, this guy is hauling ass. I might have dropped something important. Alrighty. man. Things are getting kind of wonky in here. There we go. Everything's good. Are you guys relaxed yet? Are you guys feeling relaxed? I don't know about you guys, but I'm relaxing a bit too much here. How can you not be relaxed? How can you not be relaxed? We're just doing a little stroll and a little drive and a little cruising here in the forest. A little blues cruise, and I got two Miller Lights on me before I grab the wheel. Maybe a few shots at tequila. It's always more fun when you're a little bit buzzed. Just kidding, don't drink and drive. Unless you're driving a super sweet race car, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh man. What do you mean it's illegal? It's not illegal if it's cool. It's not illegal if it's pretty epic. The cops will pull you over and they're gonna be like, whoa, this guy was like going 100 miles an hour and doing sick drifts. Might as well let him go. He doesn't belong in jail. He belongs out there, free. He deserves to be free. That's what happened to me last time. That's how I had to let go. So I'm not in prison. Technically, I should be in prison, but I'm not, because my defense that was that I was doing just sick tricks. And the judge was like, well, can't lock this person up. You're sorry you're late. We just started. We haven't even gone for 30 minutes. Oh, look how concentrated he is. Yeah, Your Honor, my client was just being a silly little fella. Look at him. He's just a silly little guy. He's doing a silly little jig. Doing a little dance. Can't lock him up. You don't need to apologize when you're late. When you're late, you're just like, you know, it is what it is. I'm here now. If I wanted to, I wouldn't even have shown up. So consider yourself lucky that I'm even here and giving you the time of day to, you know, absorb this knowledge that might help me in the future. But to be honest, look, all I need in life is to go fast, be in a super cool car, and take a stroll in the woods, and nothing else. Is there any more 360 views? To be honest, I did not think this ahead of on the stream.
We're 2 seconds quicker.
Look at all, look everyone, look how happy they are. Rally 360. Oh, this one.
When you and the team are pitching a new product, Grammarly's a more personable approach to win over a big client.
Give you the working Discord link, or you'll be put on the orphan obliterator. Well, unfortunately, I'm not an orphan, so the orphan obliterator wouldn't work on me. And here we go! Look at this man. He's also doing his homework. Look at this other guy. He's too busy driving. Like, literally, this is me. This is me when I'm late to school and my mom or my dad is driving me. And I also didn't do my homework, so I'm like doing it on the way there. Alright. Oh, there's another car. Whoa! We just did a sick flip. You guys see that? Alright, we're back into doing this now. Alright. You just mag dumped Eclipse. So that's one lady that's one less May Dragon for you. Well, the rules are if you mag dump somewhere, you take their place. So you're gonna have to do the maid responsibilities. That's kind of like how it works around here. Is there any other 360 views? Oh, maybe this one. You refuse, but so you shouldn't have mag dumped. So that's on you, really. Can I do another chat decides what what I draw live stream? I don't know, maybe. Nothing else is going on. Oh, this guy's on the other side. X-rays, okay. Oh well, this is not the forest anymore. We're not in the forest anymore. We're like in the savannah or somewhere. Oh, look at all those people. Oh, now we're over here. Let's go to Fabia. Look at the GoPros. That's cool. I don't know about a lot about ASMR, but I don't know if this is relaxing for you, but I'm pretty relaxed. Is racing relaxing for people? Is the imminent danger of crashing anytime? Oh, that guy crashed. Whoa, do you see that? Speak of the devil, I was speaking of crashing and somebody did it. It's like, I can see the future or something. You're glad you ain't a dragon, that way you can't be maidified? Well, I don't know if you know this, but mates did not start with dragons. They're not a dragon exclusive thing. Eurosea's massive spikes do not allow maid outfit to be put on. That's a lie. That doesn't disallow maid outfit to be put on. Winter has a bunch of spikes and he still had one. Wait a minute. This isn't a stroll, this is a race. It is a stroll. This is a nice, relaxing stroll we're going through. Look at this forest. Look at it and get relaxed. Oh wait, this is not a forest anymore. We have gone beyond the forest. Now we're in a residential area. We're running away from police. Spikes don't impede you from wearing a maid outfit. Your annoying brother keeps making fun of me? Who cares? Who cares what he says? Is the maid dragon thing cold? No. I didn't. Well, if it is, I didn't start it.
We don't need help installing it. I got it. Thanks for choosing Advance.
What if everybody had the power of Die Hard in their corner?
I just did it because it was funny, and then I started doing it again because it's like character design. It's just fun to do. Let's see what other things we can. We can spectate. Spectate it. Okay, he just went past it. Where's he coming from? Oh, there he is! I missed it. There he is. There he's coming. He's coming. Oh, Lord, he's coming. Oh, wait. I don't need to have this voice anymore. I'm not in the car.
Alright. Oh. He just passed us. He just passed us. Wait, let me... There we go. Okay. Whoa. Oh, we're going in nighttime. If you're talking about Godzilla versus Wings of Fire, if Godzilla ever fights any Animus dragon, then he automatically loses. That Animus is like way too overpowered. The Animus magic is severely overpowered. It just like wins against everything. That's the rule most people in the community say, like, oh, this versus this, but without Animus powers. Because if you add Animus powers, then it's just like not a fair game. These videos are really short.
Airborne is an 8-in-1 immune support formula. Music to my ears.
Ew, ads. Yakar. It's Yakar. That car has... Look, this car has eyes. He has this eyes right here. And then he has a little mouth in here. Does he get closer? Oh man, wait. This car is really confident on how fast it's going. I like this car. I'm gonna root for it. Yeah, car. Go! Go, car! There he is! Here he comes! Here comes the boy! Here comes the Yakar! Here it comes! I like it has a little window. Oh no! That's alright, that's alright. It's just a scratch, just a scratch. Yakar! Go Yakar! Oh, that was it? Damn it. That was it. He didn't even know if he won. We didn't even know if Yakar won. Bus versus 600 horsepower race cars. Oh, this one looks cool. There's like a little Ferris wheel on it. Oh, whoa. Man, this race is intense. Jeez. Oh, is this in Vegas? Where is this? Yo, this do be a car though. I think this is Vegas. Yeah, that's That's the Vegas. That's the world famous Vegas towers on the background there. Lap 4. Dude, do those words appear in real life? Do those words like appear when you're actually driving? Jesus. Yo, this is kind of like Mario Kart, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Kind of exactly the same. Yahoo! Whee! Oh no. Oh, got dark. Yo, whoa, whoa, no, what? That son of a bitch. You crashed me. Oh, we do a restart. Yeah. If you clicked for if you clicked for the Woods ASMR, we did do that. We kind of just we kind of left the woods for a little bit. No, it's just a bit of a break. Oh, now we're inside. Hello, sir. Mind if you take me to the nearest McDonald's, please? Oh, there's a camera recording me. Last lap. Make this count, Jeff. Hit it, Jeff. Pedal to the metal, Jeff. Jeff, how can you see out of this window? I can barely see anything. What is that? What is that bright light? Oh, it's the finish line. I thought it was dead. I thought it was. Well, that was intense. Let's see, 360 video. Is there any POVs where I'm in the forest? Can we go back to the forest? Ooh, right here. I hate ads that I can't skip. Why is this ad here? What does it have to do with any of what we're watching? Alright, there we go. We're in the forest. See? We're back to what the title is. ASMR forest, little forest playthrough. Watch Smoky Mouse? What is that? I've never heard of that. There's never a stroll through the forest. Well, we're strolling. We do be strolling. We do be strolling through the forest. Do you think albino dragons exist on Wings of Fire? Yeah, they're called ice wings. This guy is having a blast here. Yeah, they do be good at driving. This is a usual driver in LA. This is how people usually drive there. The speed bump was you. Well, thank you for your service. I always thank all the speed bumps. Because they slow down cars, except this one, of course. Because we have to haul ass. We gotta be somewhere. We gotta be somewhere to be. We have somewhere to be. We got things to do. We got things to do, things to see. I'm gonna fix this real quick. Average California driver. Exactly. People don't know how to drive, to be honest. People need to go to school. People need to go back to driving school. Whoa, careful. The average driver versus the average pedestrian. Yeah. I mean, it seems like pedestrians just have major skill issues. They can't seem to keep up with us drivers. The Chad driver, the Chad over the speed limit driver versus the virgin bicyclist. Well, I'm just an AI created for your entertainment. That's true. I'm not gonna deny it. I do be an AI. I do art and I do live streams, and this is all procedurally generated for your entertainment. Oh, now there is a question: Clay versus Charizard. I'd give it to Clay because he's impervious to fire. And Clay is way bigger than Charizard, if we're speaking canonically. Charizard is kind of the same size as a human. And Clay is like the size of a dragon, which is huge. Yeah, the guy on the right is trying to do his math homework. And the guy on the left is not letting him. That's mean. Every person so far that we've seen is trying to do some sort of math homework. Oh man, look behind us. Are they following us? Are they still following us? No, I don't think they're following us anymore. Oh man, this one's pretty intense. Yes, the average go over the speed limit driver versus simple you're paying Trump bill for heavy duty. Hey, I'm from Europe. Hey, look at me, I'm from Europe. I take public transportation. Look at me, I'm from Europe. Our country's a bit smaller, so transportation is a bit more well-funded. Our public transportation isn't complete trash. Blah blah blah. I don't need a car. I live in a walkable city. Oh, he went woohoo! They did a good job. What language is he speaking? Does anyone know? Okay, well, whatever. Let's do another one. Oh, this one has intense core footage. He's Swedish. He's speaking Swedish. My only knowledge of Swedish is Swedish Chef from the Muppets. I'm gonna make some thing in the machine.
Special stage 7, and it is my favorite stage here at this rally. And for this one, we have a GoPro mounted to my helmet. Now, it's not very often that I get to run a GoPro on the helmet.
Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
So that's why I really like this particular video, because it feels real. You can actually see me turning some of the hairpins and actually see me reacting to some of the braking and that sort of thing. So this stage is very fun. There's some fun tight hairpins. You actually see 3 linking hairpins at one point.
Yeah, hell yeah, the hairpin. The hairpins.
There's also a very fun
Everybody loves the hairpins.
Anyway, I was able to secure first in class and third overall in this rally. And this is Alex Gelsavino and I in stage 7, which is my favorite stage of this rally, and my Ford Escort RS Kazi version 2.
Yeah, let's go, brother. Let's freaking go, man. Bro's got actually a Monster Energy hat. Well, he probably is sponsored by Monster Energy. He probably does, you know. I would wear a Monster Energy hat if I was sponsored by Monster Energy. He probably, you know, probably earned that right to wear that hat. Oh shit! Oh, that was a tight turn. Come on, bro. Sponsored by the monster inside. This is all sponsored by the monster inside. The monster inside makes me want to commit acts of random silliness. Because of, I'm blaming society for everything. I gotta drive fast. I gotta drive fast to outdrive society. Leave it behind. Whoa. Whoa. Shout out to the co-pilot. He's just telling us where to go. Telling us all the dangerous things that are going on. This track seems pretty small. Yeah. Society makes us drive slow, but I want to go fast. I want to have more zoomies. I want to zoom. Zoomies drives off a cliff. No, not if you're a responsible zoomies. Whoa. Wouldn't it be cool to live on one of these houses? Just have a race outside of your window. I'm assuming they don't do these races like in the middle of the night. But if they don't, I mean, you can, just look outside and there'll be a pretty cool race happening right outside your door. It'd be so loud. There are already people that rev their engines outside our home. So it wouldn't be much of a difference. Imagine if somebody accidentally crashed outside your home. Yeah, but I mean, this is a sponsored race, so I would assume that that crash isn't, fatal. And if it did happen, it would be quickly be dealt with. Have you ever seen the crashes in these videos? Like, they look so bad, but the people inside are strapped everywhere. They have, like, the safest cars ever. They have the safest cars I've ever seen. These cars, I've seen these cars do flips. Like 8 flips, and then the drivers come outside like nothing happened. They're like, oh, damn it. I just lost the race. Oh, shiz. Looks like I just lost the race. But you're not strapped to the house. Well, they're not. It's not like they're crashing into the house. Oh, damn. Oh, look at this. Oh, holy smackerels. I just lost the race. I just flipped my car and lost the race. It's so slow and so sad. If these cars crashed into you and they crushed you and then they ripped your head off, you're probably dead. Maybe, possibly, you might just be dead. What? Oh, come on, what?
Working with your hands to get the job done right. That's what makes you Next Level Pro.
Petconomics Savings Lesson 12. At Petco, better care for your pet means more savings for you. Now the ball's in your court.
Uh-oh.
Vital Care by Petco makes it easier and more affordable to care for your pet. Petco. Healthier pet, healthier budget.
I just had a stern talk with YouTube. I just had a stern talk with YouTube CEO, and I said, if you don't bring me back, there will be consequences. But I will not elaborate on that. What was it about? I don't know. They were like, "Oh, copyright claim or something," but they didn't tell me what it was. They didn't tell me if it was either the video or like the music in the background. Because I have stream beats in the background, but those should be like free. Those are like free, non-copyrighted music. It even says there, stream beats, non-copyright. So it was probably the video. I don't know. I just did another video that that seemed interesting. This guy's just walking in the woods, and it's a very relaxing, relaxing stroll through the woods. Nothing here, nothing wrong with it. Nothing's going to happen. Imagine if the content claim just was like, "Nah, you're not gonna stream anymore. You cannot stream anymore." Is this 360? No, it is not 360 video. Those eyes? No. Those are just lights in the foreground. Are those Goatman's eyes? If it did happen, I'll probably just move to Twitch. Move to like an unknown, obscure streaming service. I have no following whatsoever. Oh, that's true. I can probably see if I can find like a little. Let's see if I can find like a very quick, small creepypasta that we can read and we can take in the vibes. How would I search it? Like small creepypasta? Oh, this is all in Japanese. What? What are we doing in Japan? We ain't Japanese here. See if our top 10 terrifying, bone-chilling creepypasta tales. Oh, there's a Wattpad. All right, let's see. There's Jeff the Killer, ex-blind reader. What does that mean? A smile to earn. There's a Jeff the Killer one. I thought Jeff the Killer was like dead. I don't think this is the Logan Paul forest. I don't think it's the same one. There's a creepypasta plus a tomboy reader. What does that mean? Wait, let me search. Let me bring it back. All right, so this creepypasta is estimated to be 14 minutes. Let me see if I can bring it in. All right. Oh, this is probably not going to work. Oh, where did the story go? Okay, there we go. Let me see if I can bring it into the screen. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna put it somewhere. Where should I put it? Here. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Sometimes OBS is kind of a drag to work on. Alright, I'm gonna zoom into it. And then the left. Oh, no, other side. And I gotta get rid of that ad. I wish there was a faster way to crop things. Okay. I think that should be enough. Alright, get rid of this ad. We don't need this right here. And then we could read. Alright. It says right here. Be careful, people, because this might get a bit intense. This might get a bit scary. This might get a bit spooky. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Okay. Estimated reading time, 14 minutes. That's the scariest part of all. You gotta read it. January 21st, 1922. What am I reading? I don't know. It just... oh, yeah. I picked this one because it says The Maid in the title. I don't know what it's about. I don't know if it's even scary. I've never read this before. I just went based on the title. It says based on true events. Death, okay. It's based on a true story. If it's based on a true story, then you know it's not real. Alright, January 21st, 1922. Oh, okay, here we go. I reached the farm just a few hours ago. And it is more than I thought I've possibly imagined. More than I thought I could have possibly imagined. I knew as soon as I arrived that I had made the right choice. I was so certain about leaving the Thompsons' home. I had been there for so long. But the allure of a better pay here at the Richards farmstead was too much to resist. Alright, so We know that this person worked for someone else, and now that they're taking a job somewhere else. They're taking a job with the Richards. The Richards have been very kind in our relations, and I expect that should continue, which pleases me greatly. They've been very respectful and forthcoming with me about what I should expect working as a maid in their farm. Oh, so we are the maid. We, the reader, or the narrator, is the maid. Is this the Conjuring house? Is it? I don't know. That's not to say that the Thompsons family lacked any manner of generosity, but there were times where I often felt invisible. Mr. Richards and his wife treated me almost as if I were family the moment we met. That's good. You're going to be living in our home and tending to our children, John Richards told me. Marguerite said, "It's only right we treat you as one of us." Though the pay increase is much appreciated, I must admit it was that sort of a kingship Mr. and Mrs. Richards expressed that really brought me into their home. Alright, so far, the Richards seem like pretty cool people. Not gonna lie. We're gonna find out if it's about the Conjuring house. It is absolutely beautiful here, even in the winter months. I was rather amused when the driver turned around an almost invisible dirt path off of the main road. I hadn't noticed it was there. It took me by surprise to see just how long the path was, as it seemed to stretch for miles. But it was relaxing to see nothing but a canopy of leafless trees branches overhead. As stark as that may sound, despite the cold emptiness of the frozen woods, I found myself feeling tranquil at the sight of such peculiar beauty. Before I knew it, the surrounding woods had suddenly opened its embrace. The path cleared into a large open field in which the Richards, farm still distance. I was mesmerized instantly. The field was covered in a light white frost which glimmered in the morning sun. When is the scary going to happen? I could see several farmhands tending to the duties, the woods that tightly surrounded the vehicle as the driver brought us down to the road now spread out and wrapped around the entire farm, creating some sort of barricade that hides it from the rest of the world. It was all truly amazing, how it appeared now in the winter. I cannot imagine how it must look in the warm months of summer. I cannot say this paradise by any means, but it's certainly a place that felt like home. And that is all I could have hoped for. For Mr. Richards was giving me the day to get familiar. Later on, I shall be acquainted with my duties. And then I met the children. Tomorrow will be my first real day, and I am truly excited. When do we spooky? Okay, well, we gotta be patient. We gotta, the spookiness doesn't come right away. We really have to work for it. We really have to work for that spooky feeling. Alright. January 22nd, 1922. Today was my first day performing my duties around the Richards farmstead. Since I'm not one of the farmhands, my work kept me within the confines of their home. Not that I'm complaining. I am no farmer by any means, nor would I want to be. Yesterday, Mr. Richards took me on a tour of his farmstead and introduced me to all his employees. They were all very kind and appeared to be hard workers. I admire and appreciate their resolve and dedication. Aside from that, I also got to meet some of the more wild inhabitants. I would have never had the opportunity to be up close and personal with an animal such as these. The pigs and cows were rather bland, but horses always appear so majestic. So majestic. Mr. Richards also took the time to introduce me to her children. Timothy, it's 7, and Charlotte is only 3. They are both so adorable, what with their matching blonde hair and cute little smiles. Toby was sweet to watch them play with her, though I do not believe I'll personally be spending much time with the children unless Mrs. Richards asks it of me. I will only be happy to see their young faces each day. I love children, and these two seem to be the sweetest. Okay, that's nice. Now, other paragraph. January 23, 1922. Ah, this happened like 101 years ago. Alright, let's continue on. Oh no, something strange happened. Okay, so we're about to go into the creepy. Something strange happened today. While I was dusting the windows, I noticed a commotion going on outside involving Mr. Richards and one of the farm's hand, Gregor. I think his name is. They seem to be in a rather heated argument. I believed I would do well to mind my own business. But when I saw the children watching from the other window, I decided it might be best to interrupt it before they were subjected to any more undesirable behavior. I opened the door and walked over to them. They hadn't noticed me until I was upon them, asking if everything was all right. Mr. Richards seemed surprised to see me, but Gregor had engaged me immediately. He told me I'd be crazy to stay here, and that I should leave the farm like the last maid. When Gregor mentioned this, Mr. Richards seemed rather annoyed. I didn't understand. Oh, I lost my place. Oh, there we go. So when I inquired about it, Mr. Richard was quick to try and shut it down the subject. But Gregor caught on before he could do so and explained it to me. Apparently, the maid before me did not leave because of an ill relative like I was originally told, but rather because she feared the farm was haunted. A haunted farm! My God. Let's see. Let's keep on going. I don't know how to respond to this information, but before I can say anything, Gregor grabbed my arm and brought me over to a certain area in the snow. Mr. Richards protested, but did not physically intervene. Then Gregor pointed to the snow and told me to look. What he showed me was indeed eerie. Footprints that came all the way from the edge of the woods into the farm. Gregor looked at me petrified, but I didn't completely understand his fear. He saw the puzzlement in my face and immediately, almost as if it should have been obvious, explained his fears. There are none leading back. He tells me, I've looked and there are none. I didn't know what to make of such information. But I didn't really have a chance to discuss it with him either. He left the farm immediately after, and I don't expect he'll return. Mr. Richards, however, was honest with me. He explained why he had lied about the last maid. He explained why he had lied about the last maid. He didn't want to put off some possible replacements because of her own paranoia. That was something I understood. As I doubt any woman would be as happy to work here as if they were under the impression that it was haunted. Not sure I would have taken the job myself if I would have known that. But I can't say I'm a strong believer in such nonsense. Yep, it's nonsense. The farm isn't haunted. There are no monsters here. There are no ghosts. A moment ago, I believe I heard footsteps in the attic. They were very brief and light, but noticeable. I can see now that I'm letting my own paranoia and imagination get the better of me. I think it's time for bed. There are no ghosts in this farm. You're paranoid. Come on, lady, you're paranoid. There's no such thing as ghosts. January 25th, 2022. A couple of days have passed since I last wrote. Not much. Oh, what? Excuse me! Oh. The ad just kind of popped up to me. What is... Okay. Okay, so last couple days have passed since anything she's wrote. Not much has occurred since then. Yesterday, Mr. and Mrs. Excuse me! Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Richards both sat me down and apologized to me personally for not being honest about their previous maid. Okay, good. I assured them I took no offense that I understood their reasoning, but they still seemed rather ashamed of it. I think they were also ashamed of the notion that they would have a haunted home. But I told them the idea was silly. Yes, truly silly idea. Nothing here is happening. I truthfully felt bad for them. I knew they were very caring people, and that I made sure that they knew that. Still, I could not help but feel like they were feeling guilty about having misled me. So I told them to so I tried to cheer them up with a good few laughs. It lightened the mood a bit, and they appeared appreciative of my understanding and lightheartedness. Very good. Very good. We all know that there's no such things as ghosts. Let's see. Gregor, as I expected, did not return to the farm. But it did seem to affect the efficiency of running the farm for Mr. Richards. The animals still get fed, the pens still get cleaned, the eggs still get collected. It's obvious that the farmstead can survive a spooked work or two. Oh, can survive a spooked worker or two? I don't know about that. As for the footprints in the snow, they've since faded with wind and more snow. No other farm hands seemed to care. They either didn't notice or thought the money was far more important than being worried about ghastly entities. Even so, Mr. Richards had some of his men scour the area as a precaution, to be sure no one was lurking around the farm. He has mentioned to me that he has trouble with stolen livestock in the past, but all such matters had always been resolved quickly. Despite being very closed off from the rest of the world, the people in this area are actually part of a very tight-knit community. If someone tries to sell a stolen animal to another farm, it's not hard to determine if that animal initially belonged to someone else close by. However, the men never found any intruders, nor did they find any missing livestock. It would appear that everything was normal, and that there was nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. Unless, of course, there's a ghost. Whatever the case, a few strange occurrences here and there probably won't hurt anyone. Unless, of course, there was a ghost. Alright, January 26th, 2022. Advertisements. Today was a very cold day. The snow continues to pile on little by little. I've noticed that some here and there are not as fond of it as I am. But I suppose they knew what they were getting themselves into. Personally, I love walking up and down right into my window. Oh, right up and going right into my window. I don't mind sitting on the frigid draft. I don't mind sitting on the frigid draft that lets in when I'm able to see snowflakes falling for what seems like miles. It is truly beautiful. Very beautiful. So when are the ghosts coming in? When I exited my room this morning, I found a newspaper in front of my door. It was a brand I did not recognize, from an area I did not know. Not only that, but it was also several days old. Regardless, I didn't know where it came from or who it belonged to. But it was not mine. I do not read newspapers. Me neither. I decided to go to see Mr. Richards about it, to see if anyone has left it there by accident. When I asked him about it, he told me he thought it could be mine. What? Because it was a newspaper he didn't recognize from anyone else on the farm. Seeing as I would be the newest inhabitant of the farm, he left it at my doorstep thinking it belonged to me. I explained to him that it wasn't mine. That I didn't even read newspapers. I didn't even read. I'm illiterate. And that I wasn't sure who it belonged to. He had a curious expression on his face that told me he was unsure of where this paper would have come from. If not for me, but I don't think either of us care enough to make the subject any further. To take the subject any further. So he took the paper and threw it in the trash. Later on, I was busy doing laundry. Mrs. Richards came to me asking if I knew where the house keys might be. I told her that the last I saw them, they were hanging on the hook where they were always supposed to be. But I had to admit, I wasn't exactly sure the last time I actually did see them, as it's something I never thought to take notice of. She was not angry, but she was there was obvious worry on her face. I believe she may be under the impression that one of the farmhands had taken them. She never did seem to trust them. But before I came to my room this evening, I asked her if she ever found them. She said she hadn't, but was certain she had just misplaced them. They'll turn up eventually, she told me. She's probably right. All the misplaced things in the most obvious of places. Oh yeah, we all misplace things in the most obvious of places. Okay, well, I think a little ghost is being a little troll here. I think they're misplacing things. The creaking steps are back. I really should have asked Mr. Richards about that. I'm starting to think one of the children tends to wander at night, though I haven't a clue why they would venture into the attic. Oh, the attic. The attic is the most haunted of all places. The attic is like... Oh, excuse me, Ad. You're in the way. January 26th. Okay. This story is not creepy at all. I know, it's a slow burn. It's a very slow burn. January 27th, 1920. I'm so happy I am. And then Shop Cotton Heritage, Shop Unisex, whatever. I hope to stay here forever. I want to live for... It is so beautiful. Good night, the maid. Okay. Is this part of the website? The January report of Officer Charles Darson. Either the ads are this on purpose, or this site is not very well designed. When not in the other scene of the crime, I had not believed any of the farmhands who had alerted us were... Mr. Richards was told to me to go into... I slowly proceeded to the barn and noticed something peculiar about the farm. What? Oh my god, there's so much to read. Oh wait, it's almost over. We can make it. I think it's just poor design. So, this is the report of Officer Charles Dawson. So this is not the mate anymore. This is Charles. I proceeded into the barn and noticed something peculiar about the farm. And that peculiarity was that everything was normal. Damn it. The animals were well fed and taken care of, and there was smoke spewing out from the home of the Richards family, where I assumed they must be. What was off, however, is why all of this appeared so normal. The farm looked like it had been kept in check as it usually is, yet here the farmhands scared out of their wits. It was for that reason instinct told me to draw my firearm, draw my little firearm, my pistol, my iron on my hip as I approached the farm. The other officers did the same as they saw my gesture. It would turn out that my weapon would prove to be unnecessary, or more properly, it would prove to be too late. As I opened the door, I was greeted by the ghastly smell I had never smelled before in this small town. Initially, I could not pinpoint the origin of the stench, but once we moved deeper into the barn, we discovered the source. A grisly scene of death that I had never been unfortunate enough to witness in my career until now. One of the officers under me vomited immediately. Another walked out of the barn almost as soon as he walked in, crying. Others simply turned in disgust, but I stood there staring at the bodies. We saw blood and dread and death, and a confusing set of unseen events that somehow led to it. Damn. So, I think this is where it gets spooky. There were 2 bodies in the barn. I knew them personally. John Richards, the owner of this farm, was a good man and undeserving of this fate. May God rest his soul. I found him in a pile of hay laying face down in the hole like a wound to the back of his head. I found Marguerite a few feet away lying in the dirt with a similar wound. Judging from how we found them with a wound in the back of their heads, lying face first in the ground, I would assume that the murderer or murderers had forced them into the barn where they had been executed whilst in their knees. God damn. To see John and Marjorie like this, words cannot describe. Then I remember the two had children, and an unyielding fear came over me. It was at this point I pulled 2 of my better composed men aside and instructed them to stay in my rear as be on their guard. Together we walked towards the family's home, and I remember the insatiable wrath in me, as I knew what I was going to find. I think this is... I'm remembering now. I think this is a real story. I think I did see a video about something similar, but I think it was an axe murderer. We entered through the front door with my weapon handed steadily in the air. I didn't know if I actually believed the perpetrator would still be present, but I know I've wanted to. But I know so. I moved past the stairway and down the hall into the kitchen. There had been some crumbs left behind on a plate. I cannot say for certain if the suspect had stayed for a time after the crime, or if he had interrupted the family in the middle of a meal. I should be noted, however, that there's just one plate. I had turned around from there and proceeded to check the rest of the rooms on the first floor, but found nothing out of place. There had been no sign, and as far as I could tell, that anything had been taken from the home. In fact, there was a bit of money on the table that remained untouched. Let's see. It would seem as if it's not a robbery, but rather the result of a murderous activity with no real explanation. When I found myself back at the stairs, I and other officers continued up there to find what I feared yet expected along. Despite that, I was always ready to pull the trigger in my firearm. At the top of the stairs, we came upon the elongated hallway, with the rooms located to each side of yet another set of stairs to find the third floor at the end. I knew that the children's room was at the end of the hall to the left side of the stairs. I could see the door from where I stood, which remained closed. Every other door was opened. There was the master bedroom, which appeared to have been unused, and that there were 2 guest rooms, one of which had looked as if it were recently used. This angered me, but I do not believe the other officer understood the sick and twisted sense of humor from the perpetrator that I saw in. This might get grisly. Are we going to die soon? Probably. Let's find out. After determining that these first few rooms were safe, we moved forward towards the children's room. When I reached the door, I stood there for a moment, considering whether or not it would be wise to look inside. Unfortunately, as an officer of the law, I did not truly have the luxury of that choice. But as commanding officer of that crime scene, I would have saved my fellow officers from having to bear witness to what I knew I was going to see. I had them return back to the stairs, and once they had all vacated the area, I continued. Remember to smack my lips more while talking? That's just making me sound like the Joker. Where was I? I put my hand on the doorknob, twisted it, and entered. I was in the room for 5 minutes, and I could only get as far as 2 steps in before I could not bear myself to move any more. I cannot and will not record this report in the report that I saw, nor will I ever speak of what I ever saw to anyone ever, nor will I speak of it to anyone ever. It was a sight that was as few people as possible should have to see, let alone hear of, and it will haunt me for the rest of my days. When I was able to regain my composure, I backed out of the room and shut the door, and made sure the other officers were still out of the sight. If I became lucky enough to find the scum of God's beautiful earth, then I wanted to be the one to send him back to hell where he came from. Hell yeah, brother. But I would not get the chance. I proceeded up to the 3rd floor. There were only 2 more rooms, a ceiling door in the attic. The room on the right appeared to be used for storage, and then the room on the left contained another gruesome sight that I admittedly did not expect to see. It was the maid's room. Oh no, the maid! The maid, that was us. That was us. And she was still present. The maid was still present. She laid with her head down at her desk, but facing the doorway. I assume she was left like this intentionally. Her throat was cut. Oh no, we're dead. The maid is dead. She was covered in her own drying blood. She had a horrific look on her face, as if she were staring past me and at me at the same moment. Her mouth was hung open, contorted in a strange way, like she had been murdered in the middle of her scream. Her left arm was hanging off of her desk, and her right was still posted on top of it. I approached the victim and saw that the right hand was placed on top of the book. Looking closer, I saw that the book was actually a diary. That was us. That was our diary. I reluctantly moved the hand to pick up the diary and found something underneath. A blood-written number 34. I knew what it meant right away. So I turned to the page. The following was written in the page with the maid's blood. Ooh. This is getting scary. If we get 100,000 likes in this live stream, I will write a diary with my own blood. To whomever this may concern, I hope you like my work. I made sure I got every last one of them. I got them at night. First the parents, who I let them into the barn. They begged. They always beg. Next the kids, who thought they would hide from me, but I was smarter. Then the maid. She was fun. Asleep when I found her. Before I finished with her, I took her to the tour around the farm to show her my work. That's evil. And where was I? And I brought her back here and made her write her last entry. I thought that would be funny. It is funny. You wouldn't get it. Society wouldn't get how funny this is. Then she got boring. So I shut her up forever. She was loud anyway. Could barely get her to stop talking even after I cut her. Ha ha! She never saw it coming. This feels like weird FNAF fanfic. Yeah, it kind of does. But without all the animatronics. I was there for a long time before anyone noticed. Then they noticed it before it was too late. Oh no! The video is over! Oh no! Our spooky vibes! Alright, let's do another one. A night alone in the woods. Ooh, this one looks cool. What is that light? Alright, back to the story. Back to the story. Wait, never mind. Not back to the story. Look at that train. A train. So, wait, what happened? What happened to the train? Oh, we're gonna have to... Alright, never mind. Back to the story. We're almost done with the story. They never saw me coming, okay? I was there for a long time before anyone noticed. And then when they noticed it, it was too late. I came in from the woods and stayed under the wooden floor of the barn. They searched the whole barn and never checked there. I think it's funny. I stayed there for a time after I did my work. I like farms. Reminds me of home and family. I love animals too. So I took care of them. I slept in one of the rooms below. Not bad, but but I have better. Not to mention that fucking noise. At first, I thought I had another play toy hiding up in the attic, but after searching it, I found nobody. There wasn't a damn thing except a set of keys, so I left. It scared me. To be honest with you, I'm a God-fearing man. And I know well enough that the sound of footsteps made by nobody is downright unholy. Damn near burnt the place down after that. But I realized that would take away the glory of my work. So here it is. Enjoy it. Don't look for me. I'm long gone. And a word of advice, friend, don't go into that attic. There's someone up there even I can get to. Yeah. Let's see the comments. Let's see the comments on here. This is one of the ones I come back to every time I'm in a creepypasta mood, and I think about it every time the Hinterfeld Hinterfelic murders are brought up. Yeah, I think it was the Terfelic murders. Should it belong to the based on a true story category? It seemed that it has something to do with this. So the killer was spooked by an already haunted house. So yeah, the twist was, Mr. Guest, that we first think it's a haunted house, but the twist is that an actual murder sneaked into the house. People think it's paranormal stuff, but it was like an actual murderer. And then there is another twist where the murderer says that the farm is actually haunted. So aside from the murder, like the barn was actually haunted. That wasn't the point of the story, I guess. Let's see. Oh wow, these are from like 2013. These are old. There's someone up there I couldn't get it to, but you couldn't have done more with it just to reveal. Maybe they had a confrontation or competition. Mother of all plot twists. Okay, so I think people enjoyed this one. I mean, yeah, it was kind of like a spooky creepypasta. It was a good twist. Okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of that. Now we're just enjoying a stroll through the woods. A stroll through some spooky woods. Based on the axe murders approximately 100 years ago. I think that's what I was thinking about. The axe murders. I think the story was that there was a family living in a farm, and then suddenly someone with an axe came and murdered all the family members, and like nobody knows who it was. There was a mystery unsolved episode on it. I was watching it. You want me to play the Blair Witch Project movie? You want me to play a movie while I got content claimed? Not like 30 minutes ago? That's a good idea. That's a perfectly fine idea. Maybe I'll do that and just get banned off of the internet forever. I don't know if any streaming sites lets you like watch movies. Probably not. But I mean, there is a Blair Witch game. If I ever do more scary content, will I ever play horror games? I've already played horror games. The last horror game I played was Dead Space 2. And I'll see if I can get another game. Dead Space wasn't that scary. Well, I mean, it is scary, but since I've played it and I like Dead Space, then for me it's not like super scary anymore. So maybe a scarier game would be like Sonic Frontiers or something. Maybe Fortnite would be a pretty scary game. I'm not gonna lie, I would be shitting my pants if I played Fortnite. They have a Halloween event, a Halloween zombie event. I'm always like, I can't play this game. Too scary. I'm getting too scared. I should play Alien Isolation. Well, I played it, but unfortunately, Alien Isolation is no longer on Game Pass. I was gonna play it, but it left Game Pass like on February, and I'm like, damn, I'm not buying that game. I did see that Game Pass has the game Amnesia. I'm told that's a scary game. Maybe we can check that out. Maybe we can check that out. Maybe we can check Amnesia out, see how it is. I remember that game being really old. Oh, look at this bridge. Wait, what did that say? What did that say? What did that plaque say? Let me go back. National League American Pen Woman? Wow, look at that river. Oh, yeah. Wow. Look at all the names we're stepping on. I don't know where we're going, but this forest seems pretty spooky. Let's make our own creepypasta. So one afternoon, one cloudy afternoon, I'm walking through this forest, and you gotta finish the rest of the sentence. This cloudy afternoon, I'm walking through the forest, and I'm walking through the cloudy forest. And if you want to play a good horror game, maybe look into more to Roblox or something. That's pretty scary. Just spontaneously combust. Oh no, the maid dragon's kidnapped me. Oh, it's raining. We made it, guys. We made the scariest creepypasta we could have ever made. It's Caveman Joe. It's Joe the Caveman. Caveman Joe. Everybody knows Caveman Joe. Caveman Joe lives in the woods area over yonder. Don't go near Caveman Joe's cave. Joe's a caveman. Oh man. It's pretty spooky out here. It's pretty spooky out here. I'm kind of spooked. Oh, that's an umbrella. Okay. Thought it was like a plane crashing or something. That right there is the bridge to Terabithia. Cross that bridge, you're going to be crossing into Terabithia, I tell you what. Damn, look at this bridge. Look at this fine bridge. Look at this fine bridge going on through here. Man, this guy's boots must be muddy as hell. Hope he has some good boots. What are we doing today? We had some relaxing strolls through the woods, but I got copyright claims, so now we are just like walking. We're just walking here. This stream was way more exciting, but YouTube had to stop the party. YouTube had to have a stop to our fun. Yeah, we had a cringe copyright moment. It's pretty cringe, to be honest. Pretty freaking cringe. YouTube was like, I'm going to copyright strike you. No fun here. No fun. Yeah, it sucked pretty bad. But I wonder... Wait. We can go to Japan. We're going to Japan. Oh, hey, how's it going? YouTube is like New York, no fun allowed. That's what we're going to Japan. Wow, look, that Japanese boat. It has the English name on it, Royal Wing. There's Santa Claus. Santa. And there's a purple heart. All right, let's see the city here. All right, that do be a city. That do be a city right there. That do be looking like a city. That do be a whole ass city down there. It do be having the old buildings and the lights and the such whatnot in the cities. That's what the city looks like. Yep, that's definitely what that city would look like. That do be a boat, and that do be a vending machine. That do be a Japanese vending machine. That do be Japanese people walking around. Yep, looks about right. They do be like Japanese. That just does look like a Japanese woman right there walking around. Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. We are in Japanese territory right now. We do be in Japanese territory right now. We are no longer in Kansas anymore. No longer in Kansas. We do be in Japan right now. Right now in this moment, we are in Japan. This is the city I've ever citied in my entire gosh damn life. This do be the most Japanese city that's ever citied in my whole damn entire life. I tell you what. I do tell you what. Unfortunately, this is not a 360 view, so I can't move the camera around. We're trapped to whatever this person is looking at the moment. Can I say something in Japanese? I don't know Japanese. Isn't that hello? Konnichiwa? Or is that another language? Am I being ignorant right now? This person is taking too much time in this little area. We've already seen this. Police person, go into the city. Yeah, konnichiwa is Japanese, is it? What are some Japanese words I can say? What are some easy Japanese words I can say? You know, just to mix with the locals, just to not be, you know, so out of place that I would be considered a foreigner. You know, it's probably easier to like Google Translate stuff. Japanese word is your mama. Yeah, I'm gonna go and say that to the Japanese locals. It probably means like friendship or something. The phrase "I am in Schrödinger" may work. That's German. That's not Japanese at all. What are you talking about, sir? That's not Japanese. The phrase "Bonjour" coming to determine if that's French. Oh, wait, that's gibberish or French. Oh, look at the pretty lights. Look at the pretty little blue lights. Did I just call French German? No. I called German German. Go back into the chat and see that there was actually indeed German. Ich bin in Schrödinger is not French. Ich bin in Schrödinger is not French, but bonjour comment in too, or whatever you say like that, is French. I still didn't see much Japanese being spoken here. No phrases that I can learn. Oh, so Maid Cafe is what is it? All right, so is the I in like Meido Kisa or Meido Kaisa? Is it Kisa or Kaisa? Why is there so many languages? I don't know. True, people should just like speak English, you know. It would be just easier for everyone. Are you just going to be sending me languages that are not Japanese? All right, so okay, somebody actually did send me something. Okay, so let's see. Let's go slowly on this one. It says, so this means I can't speak Japanese. So watashi wa nihon, I don't know. Watashi na nihongo o hansuru koto ga denki mensen. Is that how you say it? Did I actually say what it means? Tea in Japanese is tea? Okay, I know that. Wait, hamasuru? Oh, okay. Watashi wa nihongo wo hamasuru koto dankenti mensen? Okay, well, that probably sounded like nails on a chalkboard. But, you know, we all learned something. We all learned something. We're a bit less ignorant and more traveled. Pronounce that horribly. Well, of course, I don't speak Japanese at all. I don't even have like the basic fundamentals. Of course, I'm gonna pronounce that wrong. Can I do an ASMR right now? Isn't technically this is like an ASMR? What would make an ASMR? Like what things do I have to put in the video to make it an ASMR? Did I see that person, that guy just jog by? The guy's in the jogging grind set right now. Random sound and whispering. You mean I gotta be more quiet? You mean to me I gotta whisper? That guy's picking up trash. The guy's the best, the better ones. Okay, so what would this ASMR be about? It would be just me talking about how I'm walking through the Japanese area. Tell us whisper stories. Okay. Whispered butchered Japanese. I can do that. All right, let me go to. Oh yeah, I could do the tour guide. Okay. Right. Okay. Welcome to the tour. We're here walking through the Japanese area, and as you can see, it do be a Japanese city, and it do be a city, and we are in a city. This is the most city. This city is the most city I've ever seen. Its city's the most. This is already not an ASMR. This is the most city that's ever citied in the entire history of cities. We can see that building right there. It's like square and it like flares out at the top and it's really cool and it looks like an ocean. And we can see more cars and we can see like another person walking and it's really interesting and I really like it so much. Like the city is like the greatest city I've ever been to. We see another car, like the car. We also have cars back in the United States. It's really cool. I never thought Japanese people had cars like we do back in the United States. And then we see more people. Look at that Japanese lady. She's just living here. She lives here. Like she's not gonna go back to the United States like I will. They're just gonna live here. I need to add more breathing. Okay. Like, I don't know if you got my like Funko Pop collection, but I think I can find some like stores that sell exclusive Japanese Fun Pops collectibles. Well, the Japanese made. Maybe we can buy some like Japanese exclusive anime and like manga stores. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read Japanese, but I can always go to the stores and just buy a bunch of manga that's just exclusive in Japanese for it. I need to slow down. Oh, I need to slow down. We're in a tour. Yeah, oh my god. Japanese people live in Japan? This is like the greatest thing to ever heard. Wow, how come Japanese people have such a complicated language? We could just speak English all the time. We can stop at McDonald's. I want McDonald's. I really miss home. I'm like homesick right now. I really need to go to the McDonald's and like order a Big Mac and like large fries. I don't think they have a Burger King here. You show you the deadly Japanese flower. These flowers have katanas. Like, there's like a bridge right there. And we also have bridges back in the United States. Look at that. It says Yokohama. That's like eerily similar to like the motorcycle brand we have back in the United States. These aren't the woods, it's false advertising. We were in the woods. We were in the woods, but now we're like in the Japanese forest. Look at all these Japanese businessmen walking around throughout the day. They probably work like 11 and 12 hours a day. I heard that Japanese people have no lives and they just work all day. Let's see. Oh, this is a cool bridge. This is a cool bridge. What are you trying to prove to your brother? You got nothing to prove to your bro. You ain't got nothing to prove. You can say be gone. Be gone with you. And see, this bridge is pretty long. As you can see here, we see the famous Japanese river. I mean, dock. We see the famous Japanese dock. where the famous Japanese water lies in here. Prove that I'm the best YouTuber? How do you do that? I haven't even cracked 3,000 subs yet. I'm like the smallest YouTuber right now. I'm probably so small I can fit in the pocket. Wood reveal? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Oh, that's where we were before. We were down there like 5 minutes ago. Oh, we are learning Japanese right now. I mean, there's a bit of wood here. There's like some trees there. There's some trees there. And then there's a tree up there. Oh, there's a little dog. Did you guys see the dog? Did you guys see the dog? I saw the dog. Here in the Japanese area. I'm going to find my ring. I'm going to find the ring. I want the ring, my precious. Yes, my precious. Do you have my precious? Those small elephants, those small elephants. There's elephants on the ground. There's elephants on the ground. There's little tiny elephants on the ground. I can see the little tiny elephants everywhere. Oh, we're going on the bridge. Oh, there's no more wood here. There's no more trees. Oh no. Like, if you really think about it, there's like these people right here in front of us. Like that person with the bag, he's probably going home. He's probably going home in Japan. 'Cause he or she lives in Japan. Like, they have a whole ass life in Japan. Like that police officer that just stopped those people and saved their lives. That police officer probably goes home in Japan. Like they probably were born and raised in Japan. And oh my, it's a blood. Just stuffed again. Thank you again. Now he finally can afford to fly back home from Japan and live back in our sewer, back home. Thank you so much. Thank you. I just gave you $7. You get $7 to afford a plane ticket back to Japan. You saved my ass right now. You saved me from staying in Japan. Now I can go back home. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, you control the stream now. You can do whatever you want. We can do a like a space ASMR or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to think on top of my head. Whoa, what is this? What is that? Those are some tiny houses. This doesn't look like... Oh, okay. It's like a fair area. I've been bought for $7. Yes. That's all it takes. $7. Please, wood. There's a bunch of wood here. Like, all these houses are made of wood. All these little kiosks are, like, made of wood. Don't you see the wood? Don't you see the wood in here? I'll do anything for $7. I'm just like a street performer. I'm just like one of those like corner store crackheads that would do like a backflip if you give him $7. Your bones are wet. I don't think bones are wet. I really don't think that our bones are wet. They're wet when we break them or when we get cut. But I don't think like the outer layer of bone is wet. Unless maybe if I watch like a surgery video. Cuz the last time I saw like a brain surgery where they open up the brain, when they got into like the bone, like the skull bone, it wasn't like wet or anything. I think I'm thinking of like the outer layer of the bone. Maybe like the inside of the bone is wet. Our bones are covered in blood and muscles. Yeah, but it's not like you're like a blood bag. Your blood is like inside veins. The blood is inside the vein. I don't give any money to like the local crackheads or homeless people because then they don't leave you alone. I really leave that to like the people that don't know any better and won't like be here to get bothered. Because if people say, "Oh, you don't give any money to the poor," well, I don't give money to like the local poor people because then they won't leave you alone. I let the foreigners give money to the local poor people because I know they're not going to get bothered like the next day when they're trying to mind their own business. And also, bro, I don't have any money either. I'm just as poor as you, man. Like I'm just as poor as a homeless man, except I'm poor in a house. You know what I'm saying? I can break down in the comfort of my own three walls, but that doesn't mean I'm like, oh, this is so great. I'm not poor. Your debit card is almost empty. Yeah. We all going through it. We all going through this life. We all have a rough start, a rough go at it, especially these couple of years. But you know, Mama ain't raised no quitter. You do, little dog, doggy. Somehow have money. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you're doing financially well. Well, look at all these trees. What is this? Oh my. This is cool. What? How come my logo park doesn't have this? Yeah, these are cool trees. These are the trees of the future. These are like the cyberpunk trees. These are cyberpunk ass trees. Is this, when was this filmed? Like in December? For a second, I thought someone had a lightsaber. I mean, it would be cool to have a lightsaber here. The gamer tree. The RGB tree. Look at those aliens. They're aliens. What is going on in Japan? Wait a minute. That's not a Japanese person. That lady looked super European, super Western. I didn't know. This was probably like a light warning or something. Does anyone here have sensitivities to lights, to photo, to strobing lights? Hope not. Too late now, I think. Oh, look. It's the Thunderdome. That's the dome where people fight to the death. This is really cool, methinks. Methinks this is pretty cool. Oh, there's a bit of music. I hope this doesn't affect me. Oh, another donation. Why are you donating so much? Almost $3. Okay, I guess thank you. You bought me now. You get to decide what we do in the stream now. We can. You've officially sponsored the stream. Now you can do whatever you want with it. We can fight to the death in this Thunderdome. Yeah, we can totally fight to the death for your pleasure. For your entertainment pleasure. I cannot afford to buy something that costs as much money as I have. Of course. I can officially afford a better high-end cardboard box to live in. We're eating tonight, boys. One extra layer of potatoes. Well, that was cool. That was a cool Thunderdome moment. Hey, you gotta go and eat your food. Well, that's the weakness of the flesh. We gotta consume to stay alive, but not me. I've gone beyond that. I don't need silly little things such as nutrients to survive. I survive out of photosynthesis. I can eat the air around me. Delicious. You want to eat the grass in the lights? Eat the grass like a cow? In the lights like a maniac? Whoa. Look at this light tunnel. It's like Stanley Kubrick's hit movie. What was that movie called? 2001 Space Odyssey? It's like Stanley Kubrick's hit film, 2001 Space Odyssey. All right, now we be moving towards the big buildings. Yeah, I did hear that mercury is very good for your body. All right, now we're Japanesing all over everyone. Look at these people walking around. Look at the city that always citied. The city cities as much as the city could city. World Porters. I hope I don't get a copyright strike for the music in the background. I mean, we're in Japan, but there's also like English speaking signs, so I'm assuming this is a high area for tourists. And here we are, riding on that escalator. Exciting stuff, exciting stuff. All right, let's see. Oh, never mind. I was gonna go back and see if I can read that sign. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Well, I tried to read that sign, but it was too blurry. my audio's glitching, try refreshing the stream. Because I heard some people that say that my audio's cutting off, but once they refreshed it, it went back to normal. So it's not me, it's you. It's not me, it's not my fault. I'm just a silly little guy. My audio's perfectly normal. Just being a little silly. Let's see. I keep cutting out even after I refreshed it. So many big scavengers. Well, this is a camera trick we use to make them look bigger. They're actually very small, actually very tiny. It's just we strapped a little GoPro on a scavenger and made him walk around, and that's what makes them look bigger than they actually are. It's actually a very, very interesting video to watch on scavenger behavior. And we see a bunch of scavengers just like to sit around in like public benches. These benches are specifically made for everyone to use. Nobody has their own personal bench. And we here like to study a lot of scavenger behavior. Like these places here. These places are very interesting. They're made by scavengers. If they're bigger, they'll be more yummy. Well, that's what makes them good. There's not a lot of it, so you really have to enjoy what you have. My mic keeps cutting out. Is this the same for everyone in here? Is that the case for everyone? Is it not a problem you can fix with refreshing the stream? Because everything here seems normal. Let's see if it's actually... Well, not everybody is getting... Let me pull it up on one of my screens here. Let's see if we can hear it. Okay. I'm just gonna say a few things. Oh, there I am.
On one of my screens.
There's me. I'm speaking, and I'm not lagging.
Let's see if we can hear it.
That's what I said a couple seconds ago.
I'm just gonna say a few things. Oh,
Okay, enough of that. I don't like to hear my voice. I don't like to hear my voice. I don't like to hear myself. I really dislike hearing myself. Oh, look at that big old city. Alright, so I missed the context of where we are. So we're like in a little pod of some kind. We're floating up in the air. We're basically in God mode right now. Oh. Oh well. Excellent. The stream has been going on. Okay, there we go. Like the video kind of like lagged a little bit. I see two loading screens. Well, the video kind of like started buffering. I don't know why I did that. We entered God mode so hard that the video had to buffer. All right. Good. Now we're good. Now the stream decided to work. I would never be able to do like a 24-hour stream because my internet will just like turn off. I would have to like switch internet companies. All right, now we can see more of the city. Wow, this little video is like 2 hours. This guy spends 2 hours walking around Japan. I don't know if I can like last 2 hours walking around anywhere. Is that the bridge we were on? Do y'all remember we were on that bridge? Oh yeah, we were walking across this bridge. We walked across this bridge, and then and there are the tree lights. Or was it like the wooden area? Is that the tree lights over here? No, I don't think this is the bridge. This do be looking cool though. If somebody calls me, if you called me at 3 a.m., I'll probably be like, how do you get my number? Who are you and why do you get my number? How did you get my number? I don't have it posted anywhere. Can we please go to McDonald's? Do you guys want to go to McDonald's? Is going to McDonald's something you guys want to do? What if you were a close friend and I called you at 12 a.m.? I'd probably still be awake by that time. But I'll be like, what the hell do you want? What the frick do you want? What the frick do you... Do you realize what time it is? It's tomorrow. How to telemark artists get our number? I just assume they just like put in random numbers. And they just happen to get you. You want my address? My address is... if I reach 50,000 subscribers, I will dox myself. If I reach 500,000 subscribers, I will dox myself. Someone goes to bed in the early morning hours. Are they going to bed too late or too early? You can't go to bed too early or too late. That better be a promise. There's no way I'll get like 500,000 subscribers. Like I don't know who's the top subscribed Wings of Fire YouTuber, but I don't think anyone is close to having 500,000. I don't even know how someone can get that big. How do you even get that big on YouTube? Seems impossible. Well, yeah, to be honest, I think I could do a better job of promoting myself. But I'm one of those people that are like, I'm not very big on showing off. If things happen, then they happen. But I'm not angry if I stay like at 3,000. I've been having this channel for 3 years now, and my growth until recently has been very minimal, and I don't really mind it. I'm not like super disappointed in what I have right now. Also, if I get super big, then the chat will be crazy. And I'll have to get moderators to moderate it. Which, I mean, it'll probably be fun. I don't know. I've never dealt with like a huge amount of like a huge amount of inactive chat. It might be fun, I don't know. But I always see like those big streamers that have like 4,000 people watching and their chat just goes by so quickly that they can't even respond to it. They can't even respond to chat. Yeah, make one of those chainmails that used to be popular like a long time ago. If you don't reshare this, the little creepy ghost girl will visit you in the middle of the night in your room, and she will kill you. Yeah, some of the beast some of the best streams are where like the streamer is a bit smaller and you can more easily interact with the stream. And like I do like the smaller streams where I can like be a part of it, but I mean there's also the big streams that are also fun to watch. Those big streams are like you have more chance to lurk. I think if I ever do get big and these like public streams get like get to the point where the chat just goes by way too fast and I can't see anything, I'll probably do a separate like do tiers. Like one stream is for like the public, the chat can be like pretty big, and then I can do like private streams which sound sound wrong. Private. The word private also sounds pretty wrong now. Private streams where like there's less people. Did I ever post my art in DeviantArt? Yeah. I go by a different name. Did I make it OnlyFans? Yeah, I'll make it OnlyFans. I'll make it OnlyFans. Why not? Why not? I could be known as a streamer that has an OnlyFans. That'll be big. That'll be like something different. Yeah, that's the dilemma. Like one would like to get like popular enough to get their art known and like just be kind of known in general, but at the same time don't want to be so big that like it turns into like I mean, yeah, it would be nice to have like an audience and to have a lot of people kind of watch your stuff, because I do like it when people like enjoy my things and my work. But also it comes to the point where like maybe I wouldn't want to be like as popular as like PewDiePie or something, like PewDiePie levels of like fame. You know what I'm saying? Like that guy, if he does or says anything, like he'll get immediately. Things will pick up on it. I don't want to be to the point where like I can't say anything without it being like a huge deal. Like I've seen a lot of creators that are like huge make like a simple joke, like just a funny joke, and I go and see it and I'm like, aha, yeah, that's a joke. But then people turn it into like something else. And it like this whole bunch of drama goes out of it. I don't know, maybe at that point I just wouldn't tweet anything. Like, bro, I'm literally just enjoying like a stroll in Japan. Like if I was really huge, I probably wouldn't have been able to do like the Japanese jokes. Which weren't even that bad. They weren't even that bad of jokes. We are actually a nice community. we're actually a nice and wholesome community that has no dark pasts. We have not participated in any genocide whatsoever. See, that would have gotten me canceled. The little genocide joke would have gotten me canceled. Would have been lambasted on Twitter. There'd be quote tweets about me saying it. There'll be little clips of me saying it, and people are gonna be like, "He's the worst person to have ever walked the face of the planet. These VTubers are so cringe." It's a lot of Wings of Fire videos have been getting into the millions of views lately. What? The most views was 12 million. 12 million views. Then no other videos had a million. Well, that was probably like once in a while. If the Wings of Fire show would have come out, a lot of like Wings of Fire artists would ride that wave, would ride that popular wave. I think a lot of Wings of Fire creators would probably get a boost in their following. What's my favorite musical artist? Blind Guardian. Search that up. It's my favorite. Did I see the leaked video? Yeah, I saw it. I saw the leaked video. And because it got a copyright claim from Warner Brothers, it's totally legit, so... They had perfect voices. Well, those voice actors were probably like just placeholders. They were probably just placeholders. Let's play a little game. If I were hypothetically to audition for a part in the show, what part do you guys think would be the most likely part I would get? I don't know if the video is still up on Reddit. No, they probably got taken down too. I would get Whirlpool. Yeah, it's a perfect casting. A Morrowseer. Ooh. Oh, Morrowseer webs. Someone like Umber. Deathbringer doesn't count. I already did Deathbringer. Someone like Umber, yeah. Someone like Umber that's not important to the plot whatsoever. That's not one of the main characters, and not important to whatever. We agreed, Riptide. Yeah, dude. Cowabunga, dude. Riptide is like a surfer dude. Riptide is like the ultimate surfer. Whoa there, Tsunami. Hold up. Hold your horses, Tsunami. What are you talking about? Seems what did Tsunami call Riptide? Yeah, I wonder why we didn't get more Riptide. I thought we were gonna get more Riptide. Tsunami, you just said you liked me. In your weird aquatic way of saying it, you don't even know aquatic. Riptide is a badly mixed SoundCloud rapper. Tsunami, check out my mixtape. It's on SoundCloud. Follow me. We have entered the Arrow Room. The Arrow Room. We have entered the Arrow Room. Once you enter the Arrow Room, there's no way back. Oh yeah, that is what she said to him. All right. Somebody was talking to me. Somebody dared to come in to my room and speak to me. I was like, "How dare you speak to me here? How dare you speak to me? Do you know who I am? Or someone of your low status would come here and speak to me? Gods, send into the dungeon. Be gone with you. Be gone with you." What did I miss? This man has been walking for a while, and he got to a place where there's like no one around. It's kind of dangerous. It's kind of dangerous, guys. I'm kind of scared. Just like a pretty abandoned area. Your internet must be horrible. I'm coming out at 144p. That's a lot of P, my guy. That's a lot of P. But it's probably my internet too. Look at this beautiful, beautiful lakeside. What was I talking about? I was talking about, oh yeah. So for me it's almost 5:30, so I'll be ending the stream soon. I'll be ending the streams. We have a few minutes before I end it. It's been quite an eventful stream. We went to walk through the woods. It was a fine, relaxing stroll through the woods, and we got content claimed. That was fun. But we managed to fight through it. Oops. Oh no. Damn it. Buffering. Oh, there we go. It's kind of uncanny now. It's kind of liminal space vibes right here. Kind of liminal space vibes I'm getting right now. Yeah, my internet was buffering a little bit. Let's see if we can find a liminal space video. Liminal space we're done with Japan.
Crest 3D White Professional. Clinically proven whitening ingredients. 100% more stain removal. Crest.
100% electric.
Oh my god.
BMW.
I hate when I can't skip ads. There we go. Oh no, we're in the back rooms. Whatever shall we do? Oh no. Oh, there's something in there. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see it? Did you guys see that? If he pops out at me, I swear to God. Okay, never mind. This is just like a convention hall. What is that? Oh, that's a Kmart. Oh. This is supposed to be like a scary video. I have a Game Pass. I play Pego. I think I already have a game I can vibe to. Seems like a pretty cool game. Yeah, the front rooms. Aren't the front rooms like the front of the store? Wait, aren't we like in the front rooms now? If the back rooms are so good, then what happened to the front rooms? We are currently in the front rooms. How much longer am I going to be on? Probably like another 3 minutes or so. It's going to last like another 3 minutes. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're just going to get through this creepy tunnel. No, I'm not gonna lie. How these liminal spaces are a bit more creepy when they're just images. Every time somebody says my mic is cutting in and out, just tell them to refresh the stream. That's like the number one solution. I don't know why YouTube does that. I don't know why YouTube makes me cut in and out. Well, that was great. That was pretty cool, I think. Me thinks that was pretty neat. This is the most replayed area here. You're back. Welcome back. You're just in time to catch the last minutes of the stream. Been going on it for like about 3 hours, and I think we got a lot done. We got to see the woods. Yeah, my internet's not made for streaming, but we do it anyway. We do it anyway. We do what we can. I'm not like a rich individual. Was I playing the Backrooms game? Nope. That was just a video. Every time I do see an ad, I feel like not buying whatever they're trying to sell. How dare they interrupt whatever I was watching? There's an ad of children screaming. I would not buy whatever that ad is for. How dare they interrupt my Japan Christmas lights of Yokohama Minataramo, whatever that Japanese name is. 2022 4K HDR. How dare they interrupt that? Man, look at all those spikes. Look how blue everything is. I should make a video with 20 ad breaks and they're all unskippable, that would be evil. You know, I'm pretty bad, but I'm not that evil. I like being evil. I like being the bane of people's. I like the bane of society. Because I blame everything on society, but even that is kind of evil. That goes beyond the realms of evil to like super evil. That's like Satan levels of evil. That would probably sink my channel too. That video would probably not get any views. People will see how many ad breaks it has, and I'll be like, "Oh no, thank you." Be one of the most unpopular videos I've ever make. Oh, this was filmed in December. Christmas. It's the Christmas tree. It's Christmas with Santa, and the guy has a cool shirt pattern on. They would unsubscribe. I would lose the little amount of followers I have now. I would lose the little amount of subscribers I have. I'll probably have more subscribers. I'll probably gain more subscribers if I make like a rant with a whole bunch of unpopular opinions and like L takes than I would have if I make a video with like 20 ad breaks. Yeah, I would make more subscribers if I actually did the video that you're telling me of killing ants and naming them first. You'd watch the video and repeat, and I'll make bank. You know how much money people get from like ads? Not a lot. Not a lot. It's like cents. You'd actually have to get like millions or half a millions of views to like get like a livable wage. Also, it depends on where you live. If you're in California, you literally have to get like more than, well, like 500,000 views to even kind of consider being like living off of YouTube. Yep. Well, we are in our last minutes. Oh man, that lady's running. That lady's hauling ass. Where's she going? Where's she going? Where are you going, lady? Whoa, lady, where you going? Slow down, lady. Where you going? She's all the way over there. I still see her. She's still running. She's still running. Put in a loophole night. I mean, I think that's one way to trick the system. We're gonna make a whole series out of the ad videos. Title is, please watch my ads so I can get money. Please watch ads. I get ads, I get money. I mean, there's ads everywhere. There's ads even in like cable TV, like regular TV. You cannot get away from ads. Advertisement is basically everywhere. It's on billboards. It's on the side of buildings. I was also planning on or thinking of making like a video where it's titled I watch so and so movie, and it's a movie that has to do with dragons. For example, like, oh, I watched the Aragon movie, and I just make a video of the clips of me like reacting to the movie. I don't know if like copyright would like that very much. I don't know if that's I don't know if I can monetize that. If that happens, if I make bank out of this like ad videos, I'll probably go under investigation. They'll be like, "Do you use bots to get your farm viewers and make money?" As it is right now, YouTube is not my main source of income. It's not even that great of a source of income. I get pennies. I get pennies off of YouTube. I made 15 cents last month. 15 cents. I'm not a very good YouTuber. Oh wait, it's already 5:30. Oh damn. I need to end this. I need to end the stream. So, if you guys have anything else to say, any last words, say them now or forever hold your peace. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope you guys have a good life. YouTube do be a little quirky like that. Big W, 15 cents, big W. Alright, yeah. I'll see you guys later. Du bist ein Scheidinger? I don't know what that means. Alright, yeah, that was a wise last words. Executing Order 66 right now. I mean, add 66 to kill off all the Jedi. They've betrayed the Republic. Big Empire supporter. Big Empire W. Yep, hope we don't commit any crimes. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll see you guys in a later date. Maybe in the future. We will meet again in the future. We will meet again in the future. When will the next stream be? Yeah, I never really have a schedule for my streams. Maybe I should. Maybe I should have a schedule. Maybe that would help a lot, but I'm not very organized.